ahead. Give them a second to get set up, folks, all right?
Okay.
Bring in time.
Right?
Right here. Right here. She's right here. Okay. All right, Commissioner, ready? Everybody's good?
I am ready.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
Okay, you know, as fire commissioner, every day the members of this department make me proud. And this morning, I have a very special reason to be proud because a courageous rescue took place in this neighborhood last night. And the man that performed that rescue is my nephew. And here we are in 316 is a firehouse where my father and his grandfather worked as a lieutenant more than 50 years ago. So I am especially proud today of Adam for what he did last night in saving the life of a 3-year-old. And this is about him, not about me. So let's bring him in.
Adam, if you could just start with your name and spell your last name for them.
Sure, it's Adam Vilagos. Last name is Vilagos.
Your rank?
I'm a lieutenant.
9:30.
So 9:30, we got a call for fire in a private dwelling. As we were leaving, we got additional information that there was a child trapped in the attic. We had a kind of straight shot down to the fire building. We were met by the parents of the child, yelling that their kid was up in the attic. We were alone for a little while. We knew other units were coming on the way. I entered the building. At the same time, the men in the company were stretching a hose line. I entered the building and was trying to find the stairway to get to the attic. There's a lot of doors, and I finally found through the smoke the door that led to the attic. It was a very narrow staircase. I got up to the top, did a search, and I happened to find the baby in a crib. I just grabbed the baby, went back down the staircase into the street, handed the baby off to medical people who provided medical care for the baby. And then I just went back in, and put the rest of the fire out, and I'm happy it all worked out.
Lieutenant, what were the conditions like upon entering the dwelling?
There was a heavy fire on the second floor. Visibility was pretty much zero. I was kind of searching around trying to find, there's like about 5 doors in that area. I was trying to find the one that led to the attic. It was a very narrow door with no handle on it, and I happened to pull it, and it opened, and I found the staircase.
It must have been hard to find the baby in those conditions. How did you end up finding him?
Just with our training, just I followed what we're supposed to do with the training. I searched around. I wound up actually bumping into the crib, and I heard very faint noises. Baby was making very faint noises, and I reached in. I felt the baby, and I just grabbed him and took off.
So
How long have you been a
you had to
firefighter?
feel
No,
around
couldn't
for
see him. No.
Sir, I know it may be too soon. I know that they don't have a cause yet, but with this home, I know it's an issue in this community and something they face a lot. Were there a lot of people living in the home, or were there a lot of subdivisions within the home?
I really don't know. It's not something that we would know upon arrival.
How long have you been a firefighter?
18 years.
Ever saved a baby before?
No, this first time.
What did it feel like? What does it feel like?
It felt great. Yeah, it felt great that we were able to help out and give the kid a chance, at a life. So.
Lieutenant, can you talk about sort of what goes through your head when you come up to this burning house, you see the family screaming, my newborn baby's inside, you go in and the conditions are, as you mentioned, very hazy, hard to see?
Yeah, my main concern was trying to find that staircase and get up there as soon as possible, because the smoke condition was incredible, and I knew that time was of the essence, and had we not gotten there so fast and got up there, that the baby, probably wouldn't have made it.
Have you been in touch with the baby's parents today?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
What was their reaction when you arrived on the scene? Did they run up to you?
They
What
were
happened when you
they were
arrived?
screaming in the street that my baby's in the attic, my baby's in the attic. So that adds, obviously gets you going a little bit. And that was my main concern, was just trying to get in there and find the baby, as the rest of the guys were doing their job. And we don't do anything alone in the fire department. Everything is a team effort. I knew that there was units coming in. I had 100% confidence in the guys in my unit, and it worked out.
It's a very powerful image, the shot that the cameraman got of you holding the baby, walking towards the first responders. People are calling you a hero. What's your reaction to that moniker?
I don't know if it's a hero is the right word. Just it's just what we do. It's just it's what we're trained to do, and glad that it worked out.
So for you, coming from a family with deep roots within the fire department, what's something that you grew up knowing about being a firefighter? And I guess, did you want to be a firefighter your whole life? And what's something, I guess, that your uncle may have taught you about working within the fire department?
Well, I always knew there's great camaraderie. It's 100% team effort. Like I said, no one really does anything on their own. There's always other people involved. It's not an individual type job.
Did they ever explain how the baby was left upstairs? Did someone think someone else grabbed him, or was it just so bad they couldn't get up there?
I'm assuming that the fire got out of control, I'm not that information. I'm not.
Were there any other rescues?
That was the only person that was trapped there, was the baby.
Is this one of those that for the rest of your life, you're going to look back on this and be like, hey, this was a terrible day, but I remember that day.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's good that, like I said, we were able to get in there and the baby wound up surviving. It doesn't happen often. With that amount of smoke, and it doesn't happen often.
So what does that do for you in your life, be able to look back on something like that?
It definitely makes me feel good. Makes me feel proud to be a fireman. Makes me proud of my guys and the job that we all did.
Okay, last question.
Lieutenant, what was the family's reaction when they saw you come out with the baby in your arms?
I didn't even notice. I handed the baby off and I had to go. I went back in and we started to put the fire out. So.
How does it make you feel to know that you're the reason that a newborn, Sanjay, is alive today?
It feels great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Kid had another chance at having a nice life now, so it's good.
Okay. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Commissioner.
Can we
Thanks,
get a
guys.
shot of you and get the fireman along?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do you mind just staying here? I'm sure.